we have the chapter meeting where everyone, including the peer buddies, and associate members, go, and we call it the All Be There meeting. And then the second Wednesday of every month, we have the buddy pair meeting, which we call the Buddy Cafe, which is for the peer buddies and the buddies, so that it's like a smaller group and they get to interact with their buddies more one-on-one because it's a smaller group.
It's definitely a really positive environment. Everyone's just smiling and happy, and everyone's just playing games and laughing and talking, and it's just a great place to be.
The match party is an event that we hold in the beginning of the year, and it is when the peer buddies meet their buddies for the first time. And within this night, we also combine it with the disability awareness training and the family potluck. So this is the night where the family gets to meet the buddy and the peer buddy gets to meet the buddy. And within all of that, they all learn a little bit about the disabilities that some of the individuals have within our chapter. The disability awareness training is a presentation made by the buddies, and the officers, along with the help of the buddies, present it to the peer buddies and the buddies while the parents are in the other room receiving the same training. When I found Stephanie with the same cookie as I had, I was very excited, and she told me initially that she was sisters with Caitlin Lee, and I had been friends with Caitlin Lee, so I knew that that would be a great connection for us to like become close.
Stephanie was diagnosed with autism at the age of 4, actually. She is the sweetest girl in the world, as you know, and she always tries so hard to learn things. The biggest difficulty for her is to form relationships and friendship with her peers. The best buddy really helps, with that. And she just turned 22 and just left Algonquin, and she is right now attending job training and life skill training program at Medic. Her happiness means the whole world to us, and she loves Kate, and she is so happy with Kate every time when I told her Kate is coming, and she is so looking forward to it. So yes, definitely. The best part of the organization is that you create a really warm and friendly environment, which in my opinion not only benefits the kids with IDD, making them feel like loved and accepted, it also benefits, I think, every kid really in the community, making them better people, more loving and caring and responsible, also more accepting. This is wonderful. Algonquin Best Buddy has done a lot of wonderful things. Like I said, really the environment they create is wonderful. I speak to for my Stephanie, and she's so happy every time she goes to Best Buddies. And my younger one, of course, she is officer and she is peer buddy, and she's so involved. And I feel like since she joined Best Buddy, she's more responsible, and she's always responsible. And she's more responsible, more accepting, better even with anybody, not just Stephanie. Just wonderful, wonderful organization.
How does Best Buddies make you feel?
Happy. It makes me feel happy too. I love Best Buddies.
Rachel and Buddy Kate.
I've met Rachel, I've met Stephanie, I knew Caitlin, but we became very close through Best Buddies, and I've met pretty much the majority of my closest friends in Best Buddies.
I mean that I have time to play.
Yeah. Best Buddies means to me, it means a lot to me. I don't know, I just love the idea of social inclusion, and I think that the idea of building friendships with new people is just so meaningful, and I love it so much.
She please me.
Stephanie is such a good friend because she always makes me laugh, and she teaches me new things, especially about fireworks, CD players, and hot air balloons. She's filled with fun facts about things that I never thought I'd be interested in learning, and then she made me interested in them. So, right?
Right.
Well, we're blessed with my brother, who
I want
has
this
a
too.
disability, and Kate's been around him and finds the abilities that he has. The best part of Best Buddies is creating those friendships and keeping those friendships. I believe Algonquin deserves this award because of all their efforts that they put in. They work, it seems effortlessly, but there's so much work that these kids put into it that makes it the wonderful organization it is.
In September?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yes, we've been together officially for 2 years
Go to the Olive Garden.
and have breadstick eating contests.
Go to the mall.
Yep. And that's really, those are our two big things.
I've met everyone.
Yeah, we've met so many new people, and we have, so many new students this year especially, and I think so many people in Algonquin have gotten involved this past year.
When I walk into Best Buddies, I feel the happiness.
Yeah, when we walk in, everyone's always talking, playing games, hanging out with friends, and it's just like an exciting vibe.
She's funny and nice.
I think that we deserve the award because our chapter really goes out of its way to include everyone in the school, whether or not they are official members of Best Buddies, and we make our presence known, and we just spread positive, good vibes to everyone. Best Buddies means to me, I think it's just having a good time with everyone and just being a genuine friend to everyone.
I have went to her skating show and it was amazing. I love how she skates and it attached to me. It attached to my passion and my heart. So yeah.
Yeah, and I went to watch his performance. He did an improv performance, so I went to watch that too. He did very good.
Oh, my body makes me feel thrilled, happy, and excited, especially when I went to her skating show and when she helped me in track. Yeah, and she's like a great friend in track, especially when we do long jump, and she helps me out with everything.
Being paired makes me happy because I have like a new friend and it's like a lot of fun. And like since I'm a freshman, it's like someone else who's like also new, so we're like experiencing like new things together.
Make me feel happy, make me feel great.
Best Buddies makes me feel like very happy because there's so many like new friends there and everyone's included. So like even if you don't know anyone, I can just go up to anyone and say, can I like sit with you, can I play a game with you? And I'm included.
Best Buddies means to me making new friends, new friendships.
Best Buddies means to me just inclusion, and I can feel like I can be myself. I met you.
I met Isabella, Ryan, Chloe, and I met so many other Best Buddies. She understands me and trusts me being who I am.
I love being buddies with Kaylee. She always like is there to ask like how my day is, and like is always there for me at track. I always know I can find her, and at Best Buddies, which is always nice.
How does your buddy make you feel?
Happy, excited, like I have a friend.
Yeah, Kaylee makes me feel really happy and just like silly, like that time we watched the music videos in Justice. That was really fun.
That was really fun.
So Alexis was born in Charlottesville, Virginia. After 2 years, we had moved to Chicago. We lived there for about 6 years. Portland, Oregon for 5, Tucson, Arizona for about 5.5 years. And now we're here, and it's all due to my husband's work. But throughout the states, they were all different in what they could offer Alexis. And in Massachusetts, when we went to Algonquin, they told us about Best Buddies, and I was actually very hesitant because I had never heard about it, never knew anything about it. So I'm like, if she wants to do it, it's up to her. We'll support her. And ever since then, it's been the best choice for her. She's been thriving. She's very social now. But before she was very shy. She still is kind of shy, but only when I'm around. We think Caitlin's part of our family. When Alexis is out with her, I never have to worry about either of them. It's helped Alexis mature. Very ironically, the chairwoman, I guess, of pediatrics lives near us.
Yeah.
And she came to walk us up to the neighborhood, and she was talking about how they wanted to start a Down syndrome clinic. So one, we were excited because we haven't seen a Down syndrome clinic since we lived in Chicago. So it's been many years. On the other hand, we kind of left it up to Alexis again. We posed it to her that there'd be people in the audience that would work with her dad. I didn't know any of them. Dad might not know any of them, and there'd be senators and representatives from the state there, and she did it. She got up there and was a little shining star about it.
Alexis Sokoloff is going to join us at the podium. Alexis is the daughter of Mitchell and Gwen Sokoloff. Dr. Sokoloff is the new chair of urology, relatively new chair of urology here at UMass Medical School and UMass Memorial Healthcare. We're great to have the entire family with us today. And Alexis, the podium is yours. Perfect.
My name is Alexis. I was born with Down syndrome, and I work in TV. I have had many daughters, and I've been searching for more. I'm saying this is here at UMass. It's where my dad works. Thank you for listening to it, and please go to the office.
And she said, what did you say at the end? Say it louder. Go Red Sox. I mean, they've made it. I mean, they've made every child feel special that goes into Best Buddies, whether it's being an officer, which I never thought Alexis would do. And it's very welcoming.
Best Buddies just makes me feel really excited to go to the meetings and all the events, and just it fills me with like a positive energy. I just love being around all the people there. I've met a lot of my closest friends. My buddy Alexis, obviously, we formed a really close relationship, and then also Kate and Chloe and Rachel and Isabella, and yeah, a lot of my closest friends. Best Buddies just means a lot to me. It's one of the biggest parts of my life, and it's the mission that Best Buddies promotes is really, really important to me, just to be kind to everyone, inclusive, and being accepting to everyone. Alexis is a great friend because, well, first of all, she's always really happy to see me, and she always comes up to me and gives me a huge hug whenever she sees me in the hallway or anything, and she's just a great person to talk to, and I don't know, she's just really fun to hang out with.
Our chapter got shirts on the back that said #Team Lila, and that is in support of one of our buddies named Lila, who's in the hospital right now recovering from surgery. And we have a shirt over there right now that our whole chapter is signing to give to her in a later date and to show her that we are supporting her.
Yeah. Yeah, you're on the big speakers in my classroom, so nice. Okay, so on 3 we're gonna do a big wave, because you can see us. Okay, everyone?
Yep.
Bye!
Bye! See you, talk to you.
Talk to you soon.
Bye!
Well, what does Best Buddies mean to me? I never experienced Best Buddies when I was a student. They certainly didn't have that program, so I only became aware of it as a teacher, and particularly as a teacher here. My previous teaching position didn't have this program. And I'm really impressed by the program. What I see, I'm not involved in it hands-on, but what I see is a tremendous amount of inclusion of kids who, in my day tended to be isolated and separated, and I think that the big thing is they're part of the community in the classroom and outside, and I think it's a wonderful thing that we've got a group of people who are willing to volunteer their time to become Best Buddies and help make the experience more meaningful to the students in that program. That's a good question, because I don't have any. In my 4 years here, I have not had any students in the Best Buddies program directly. But what's interesting is there's a classroom right next door to my room, D217. So I've had the opportunity and the great fun to meet several of them and get to know some of them pretty well. Charlie in particular, who graduated this year, so we've shared some friendly moments. Rachel comes to mind too. I didn't actually meet her and get to the point where we could say hello until a chance meeting at Roach Brothers. And she got real excited about seeing me, and the next day when we were in class, rather in the hallways, we talked about it, and from that point on, we almost became Best Buddies just by that chance meeting. And in the hallways, just passing, I've had an opportunity to get to know them. We'll drop in and say hello. I see them coming back from the programs like the basketball tournament. They had it this past fall, and we'd ask them questions about it, how they always seem to have fun with it. So that's it. And I may have an opportunity to teach next year fundamentals chemistry, where I might have some of those students in that program, and I'll get to know them even better.
So Best Buddies has been at our school longer than I've been here. It's going on near 15 or 20 years of having a chapter is my recollection. And so since we've had track, our buddies have yet another outlet. They have another way of being connected with our school. Best Buddies is about social inclusion, is about building understanding, but it's also about promoting and making sure that the school sees the buddies for the skills and the talents that they bring. And track highlights that in addition to Best Buddies. Whether we're at a dance and the buddies are kind of the center of the show with their friends or other of our events, at track, those Best Buddies are just they're able to represent their school with pride by wearing the uniform. And so, as well as social inclusion, they have a chance to be involved in the athletics of the school.
You know, I come out and watch Best Buddies for a lot of reasons. Unified Track. The Best Buddies kids, the mentor kids, they're all wonderful. They come out, they support each other, they're very friendly. It helps everybody. Everybody's a winner in this program. Part of the beauty of this is you look at the numbers that are out here now. There's close to 90 kids. The program's continuing to grow. It's wonderful to see mentoring people come out to help, and it's wonderful to see the Best Buddies kids come out. Because guess what? It's all about the help and enjoying each other's company. Best of luck. Go Unified Track.
I'm really proud of the student leaders, the members, the buddies of our chapter. I've been involved for about 10 years now, and I've seen such great leaders and friendships evolve. I've built connections with buddies that I wouldn't have ever gotten to know if I had just been a science teacher at Algonquin. And so it's really a credit to many, many years of hard work, leadership development, experience with communication within the chapter, communication within the school, and even with the broader community. The students learn from each other. So are we deserving? There's a lot of great chapters out there, but I think every single day I can look at the people who are around me right now, whether it's an associate member or it's the chapter president. They live the mission of Best Buddies, and they do it from their heart. They make it a huge priority, and as a consequence, Best Buddies has changed our school district. People tell me about how, in fact, I was having a conversation last night with a parent who just moved to the district from another state, and she said that one of the reasons why she chose this district was because of meeting a college student, of all things, who doesn't even go to school around here, but said he was from Algonquin, and he's a student who was involved in Best Buddies, and she knew that this was a district where her daughter would best receive both educational services and get to participate in Best Buddies. So the reach of our current members and our former members strengthens our community every single day, and I can't think of a better chapter who's more deserving.